Hello, I'm Heather.
And I'm Ryan.
And we are the Boxcard Gamers.
We play box card games.
In every episode. Let's get into it. Hello and welcome to Boxcard Gamers, formerly the Politics Free Podcast. This is round 6 of Same, but Different. Real quick before we start, if this is not your first episode of Same, but Different, and you don't want to hear the instructions again, skip ahead about a minute and a half to the start of the game. Here's how it works. We have 2 sets of cards, a blue set and a red set. On each of the blue cards is a scenario in which you might say something. And on each of the red cards is another scenario that might be a little more risque. For example, on a blue card, we might have something you can say while buying a car. On a red card, we might have and while hooking up with a stranger. Ryan and I, prior to recording and independently of each other, will come up with as many answers as we can to the combined scenarios. For example, using our cards above, something you can say while buying a car and while hooking up with a stranger, we might come up with the response,
Does this come with Loop for Life?
Or, I get a discount, right? We will compare notes and see who has come up with the highest number of unique responses, with 1 point awarded for each unique response, meaning the other person didn't also think of it. Whoever comes up with the highest number of unique responses earns the highest number of points and wins the ever-coveted Gloating Rights trophy.
Until we play again.
Again, the game we're playing is called Same, but Different. It was created by What Do You Meme and is available to purchase at whatdoyoumeme.com. Link in the show notes. They are not a sponsor. And finally, it should be noted that for podcast purposes, we are playing a modified version of the original game. The current running score is Ryan 85, Heather 120. Ryan, are you ready to compare notes?
I am.
Excellent. Listen, don't take it too... You caught up a lot in the last round. You did.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Get ready to be destroyed.
Turtle,
On the blue card...
Turtle.
On the blue card, something you can say at a Christian summer camp. On the red card, and when you're on a stripper pole, that's something you can say at a Christian summer camp and when you're on a stripper pole. Ryan?
Sweet baby Jesus!
I had something similar. We both knew there was going to be a Jesus joke from both of us. Okay? Mine was, take me, Jesus.
Praise the Lord!
Excellent.
Give me your money.
Okay, yep, love it.
Forgive me, for I'm about to sin.
That is a good one. Jealous.
Father, I don't want to see that.
Ooh, good one. Good one.
Pray for me.
Excellent.
Girls just want to have fun.
Bro, you're on fire. I don't know what you were talking about. Before we hit record, he's like, I don't know about this one. It was real rough.
I'm a virgin.
Really? Somebody on a stripper pole is going to say that? Fine, I'll give it to you, even though I find it unrealistic.
I don't think so at all. You know how much money they're going to get dropped on them if they claim they were a virgin?
Okay, you've got a good point. Good point. I retract my ire.
And I'm done.
Wait, you're done with your list?
I'm done, yes.
Okay, well, that is a respectable 7.
No, I want to add that. I want to add that one. I want to add it right now. And I'm done.
And 8. A respectable 8. All right. So to remind everybody, something you can say at a Christian summer camp and when you're on a stripper pole. Oh my God.
Excellent.
This is heaven. How did my life come to this? Don't tell my mother.
Ooh, there you go. Wait.
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
I mean, if you did
Fair.
something bad.
Yeah. No. I got it. You're
Okay.
good.
I'm here to find myself.
Excellent.
And that'll be $1, please. All right. On to the next set of cards. On the blue card, something you can say at a cruise for seniors. On the red card, and after you give birth. That's something you can say at a cruise for seniors and after you give birth. Ryan, hit me with your best shot.
Oh my God, you're so wrinkly.
Love it. I have something similar.
Oh.
Let's see how you think. Mine was, you look blotchy and pruny.
I'll give it to you.
Okay, fine. I'll give it to
All
you
right.
too then.
All right. You're a mess.
Nice.
This is about as exciting as the electric slide.
Good one.
Okay, I'm done. That's actually an answer. I'm not done.
Okay.
Can we go home now?
Good one.
We're going to need a lot of diapers.
Oh my God, that's the best one. That's the best one. Damn it.
That was the last one I came up with.
Okay. Well, that is, I counted 6, but actually I think I got to give you 5 because I've got, when can I go home on my list.
Fair enough.
All right. So I'll give you 5 for that. Now, to remind everybody, it's something you can say at a cruise for seniors and after you give birth. I'm hot and tired.
Nice.
Bring out the margaritas. That was no fun at all.
There you go.
Hey, baby.
Wow.
Yeah. I've never puked so much.
Good one.
I think I shit myself. My vag is never going to be the same.
God damn it, Heather.
And finally, suck on this. Because why not?
Fair enough.
All right. I gave myself 9 for that.
I hate you.
I know. Are you ready to be more clobbered in this game as we go on? Here we go.
Yes.
On the blue card, something you can say while getting proposed to. On the red card, and when your water breaks. We have a very pregnancy-themed game this
Yes, and it's
this
very
week.
geared toward women, where women might know more of what to say in these scenarios.
I did not think of that.
Saying.
I did not think of that because I had a bias in my favor. It was a blind bias. I swear to you it was blind. I'll try to find some more. You know what? I will try to find some more male-centric ones.
All right.
I'll go hunting for next week.
I'm just saying,
fair.
it's been a constant theme in all of these games so far. I'm just saying.
Has it really? I would have to go back and look. Oh my God. Has it really?
The period one, the gynecologist one. Those are the two that I can think of off the top of my head. But there's been a couple.
Okay. I pretty much just take the cards. I don't usually go hunting and pecking for anything. I just take them off the top of the pile.
I know how you do it. I know.
Okay.
I know it's a blind bias, but it's a bias nonetheless.
Well, Ryan, I'll be looking for it next time. So
excellent.
That I can definitely win. Just kidding. I'll try.
However, I will say there has been a couple in this where it was like male-centric, but not nearly as much as the female ones.
You bring up an excellent point. But
thank you, Heather.
For example, the wine tasting one where I got like 20 answers. That was not female or male-centric.
No, it wasn't.
I'm just saying I've held my own on this game despite
yes, you have.
that. All right.
No, I agree.
Okay. All right. And now that we're in perfect agreement, I'll just repeat that last question. Something you can say while getting proposed to and when your water breaks. Ryan.
No, God, no.
I had something very similar. Mine was just no.
want something to eat. And that actually happened when Rebecca's water broke.
Interesting. Okay.
I will tell you that story in a moment, if I haven't already.
Did she also say that when you proposed to her, just out of curiosity?
No, but no, because I proposed to her at a restaurant, so we were already eating.
Fair enough.
Let's see. I can't wait to tell my parents.
Okay.
Why are you crying? Please don't.
Okay.
Agonizing screams.
I'll take it.
We're not financially prepared for this. Finally, that took long enough.
Good. Excellent.
That's all I got.
Oh, well, Ryan, that's 8.
You sounded just like Mom when you said that.
I don't know how many times I'll say something in my life and I'll stop and be like, I just sounded exactly like my mother when I said that. Or I'll do something and I'll be like, oh, that's like what my mother would do. It's happening, Ryan. I'm becoming my mother. Luckily, our mom is really cool. So
yes,
I don't mind becoming my mother. Let's see. Okay, so something you can say while getting proposed to and when your water breaks. I never thought this day would come.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm. I'm not ready.
Excellent.
Why here? I think I'm going to pass out.
Good one.
Stop talking. I need to go. Yes, at last. And the next few hours are going to be really difficult.
Good one.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm taking 7 for that because we had the no one that was the same.
Okay.
Okay, Ryan, ready for the next round here?
Yes.
Excellent. On the blue card, something you can say while pooping in the woods. On the red card, and when someone walks in on you having sex. That's something you can say while pooping in the woods, and when someone walks in on you having sex. Go ahead.
Oh, wow, that's a big log.
Good one.
I wasn't prepared for this.
Excellent. Good. I love how you really put your all into that and really acted out the whole thing. Very, very realistic.
Don't forget to wipe.
Gross. Good one.
Oh, God, that stinks.
Great. It's a good answer. My mind did not go to the gross gutter on this one. I'm kind of grossed out right now.
Oh, we're up shit creek.
Good one.
That's all I got.
Excellent. Respectable with 6. I have only 5 answers for this, and one of them you might argue is kind of similar to one of yours.
Okay.
Something you can say while pooping in the woods and when someone walks in on you having sex. Get out.
Good one.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Something you would say
while pooping in the woods.
Okay, all right.
And when someone walks in on you having sex.
Who does number 2 work for?
Forgot about that movie. Okay. Here's the answer that was similar to yours. I just have shit.
What's that one similar to? The growl.
No, you said you had one with shit in it. It was a full sentence that ended with shit.
We're up shit creek. Yeah, no.
Okay.
Nah, you're good. I'll give it to you. I mean, either way, if you cancel it out, I'm still one up on you.
Fair enough. Something you can say while pooping in the woods and when someone walks in on you having sex. I said that to remind myself, I am out of my comfort zone. This could get messy.
Good one.
And also, this ain't a peep show, move it along.
I love it.
Ryan,
yes.
We are headed into our 5th round of this episode. On the blue card, something you can say to your HR representative on the red card and in response to a nude. That's something you can say to your HR representative and in response to a nude. Go ahead.
I think I'm going to puke.
Good.
This is wildly inappropriate.
Excellent.
Did you mean... Oh.
I'm not sure this is appropriate for me was one I had.
Oh.
Pretty similar. Pretty similar. We're going to cancel those out. Okay, go ahead.
Fair enough. Did you mean to send this to me?
Good.
Please don't take this the wrong way.
Good.
Thank you for giving me a raise.
Silence. Just silence with a cringe on my face. Go on.
I'm done.
Excellent. So, here's what I got. Something you can say to your HR representative and in response to a nude. I'm loving it. I am out of my comfort zone.
Good one.
Should I put this in the junk folder?
Good one.
I'm being sexually harassed. Huh?
Heather, god damn it!
And finally, look at this dick pic.
Why would you say that to your HR representative?
Because I'm showing him the dick pic somebody inappropriately sent me, and it's the evidence of it.
And then HR is going to be like, I'm being sexually harassed right now.
It's a vicious circle. It happens in all companies, apparently.
Good one, Heather.
Thank you. Okay, Ryan, any stories pop out of you on that one?
Just the water breaking one.
Have you told that one? I also deleted a bunch of earlier episodes, and I should probably keep track of what we talk about on these podcasts.
I'll tell you what, I'll tell the story again.
Okay.
Just in case.
Excellent.
And
love it.
I apologize in advance if you've all already heard this story.
No, we don't apologize here.
Oh,
you know what?
I'm not sorry.
This story is so amazing that you're going to love hearing it twice if, in fact, you heard it before, because we can't remember. Go on, Ryan.
That's right. So one sunny Sunday morning, Rebecca wakes me up and says, hey, I think I wet the bed. And I was like, okay. So got out of bed, helped her out of bed, start pulling the sheets off the bed. And she's just standing there and she's like, I won't stop peeing. And I kind of stop what I'm doing. And I'm like, because she was due the 1st of January was her due date, right? So we're like at the end of December here. And I kind of stop. I'm like, are you sure your water didn't just break? And like, I was second guessing myself because you think of like water breaking the way that Hollywood depicts it.
Yeah.
And it's like all hell is breaking loose.
Right.
And so she's like, I don't know. So I was like, well, let me call Kaiser and see what they say. So I call them up, told them what was going on. And they're like, yeah, it sounds like her water broke, like bring in a sample and we'll check it out. So I was like, okay. So grabbed the clothes that she was wearing that had the sample on it. And so she goes into the bathroom and starts brushing her teeth and doing her makeup. And, about a half hour later, get into the car and we start driving to the hospital. And she's like, we should go see my parents real quick. And I look at her like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like what, when do you start freaking out? Like, I'm freaking out, right? I'm like internally freaking out, but she's like calm and collected. Doesn't seem like she's in pain at all. And I'm like, I really feel like we need to prioritize going to the hospital right now. And she's like, no, it'll be real quick. We'll just stop by and tell them we're on our way to get it checked out. Let them know what's going on. And I was like, okay. So we drive to her parents' house and we get there and, she's like, oh yeah, we think my water might have broken, but we're not sure. We're going to go, it's leaking and whatever. And they're like, oh, okay, cool. And her dad's like, let me make you some breakfast. So I'm like, babe, like we really should get going. She's like, no, I'm hungry. Let's eat. And I was like, okay. So fucking, he whips up some pancakes and bacon and a whole breakfast spread, right? So we're sitting there eating. And I swear to God, it had been like 3 hours since we had woken up by the time we finally leave and go to the hospital. And we let them know what was going on. They're like, yeah, your water broke. They didn't even need to test it, right? So then she gets in, checked in, and she's just whatever, laying there, and no contractions are happening yet. And by the evening, the doctor's like, hey, look, you're running out of amniotic fluid, so we're going to have to induce you. So, yeah, so they induced her, right? So still no contractions are happening. And he's like, listen, a couple hours go by, right? He's like, if you don't start having contractions in like the next hour, we're going to have to do a C-section.
Mm-hmm.
And then bam, like contractions start happening. So
sorry, it's like Sophie Heard. She's like, "Nuh-uh, I'm coming out. I'm coming out."
So we start doing the whole process, right? So he's got me like holding up one of her legs. So he's like, I need you to count to 10 for her. So every time a contraction happens, you start counting to 10. Rebecca, I need you to push as he's counting to 10, right? So you're going to do a push for that full 10 seconds. She's like, okay, got it. All right. So first contraction comes and I'm like, 1, 2, 3. And she's like, she's pushing. And I look down and shit starts coming out of her butthole.
Oh.
And I'm like, 4, 5, 6. Run to the bathroom and I go vomit.
Oh my God.
Come back. Repeat the process. And every time, I swear to God, she was like pooping, right? I mean, you're pushing down there, so it makes sense that it's
very,
happening.
very common. Very common. Yeah.
And the nurse like doesn't even phase her, I'm sure, because she sees it every fucking day.
Yeah.
And she just wipes it away like it's no big deal, goes and throws it away and washes her hand, and she's right back there. And then, it was a very crazy experience for me. Chloe came 2 weeks late.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
She was comfortable in there.
Yes, she was.
I was going to say, in both my labors, the doctor stuck this like long needle up there and just popped the amniotic sac. So like I did have a Hollywood style water breaking both times, not naturally, but it was like literally when I was in labor with Charlie, she's like, all right, I'm just going to break the amniotic sac. And then it was just like, and it's like fell off the bed. It was like dripping onto the floor. I was like, holy
I thought
crap.
You fell off the bed. I was like, holy crap, Heather.
The water, it like gushed out like a waterfall.
That's crazy.
But
is it painful? Like I've heard it's painful when they like pop it.
The contractions are so painful that anything else that happens, you don't even really notice. I didn't notice that being painful.
Okay.
But also, like, I don't know if I've shared this, super personal, maybe TMI. I ripped.
There's no such thing as TMI on here.
I just like fully got shredded as the baby was coming out. Had to get all these stitches. But the relief of that being the last contraction, the relief from the pain was so great that I didn't even notice the pain from the ripping until later when I had to try to walk and poo and stuff. And then I was like, oh yeah, this is actually not great. Yeah. This is not feel good.
Rebecca tore a little bit on the first one. They had to put like 4 stitches in there for her.
Okay.
But that was like, yeah, I'm glad you guys go through all that, not me. Just saying.
I know you are. Listen, Ryan, I completely forgot to score this game up. So,
okay.
Sorry if everybody was waiting for that. Luckily, I remembered. I was about to end the podcast without it. So let's tally it up, bro. In this round, you scored 31 points.
Very nice.
I scored 33 points. I got 2 more points than you. So round 1, you got 8, I got 7. Then you got 5, I got 9. Then you got 8, I got 7. Then you got 6, I got 5. Then you got 4, I got 5. It was a very close round. But suck it, I won.
Fine.
Thank you for accepting it so graciously.
I haven't even looked at the cards for next week, Heather.
I have because I wrote the sheet up, but I kept my word, and I have not thought of any answers for that one yet. I don't even remember what's on there.
Excellent. Thank you, Heather.
By the way, your new running score is going to require me to use a calculator, even though I should be able to do this equation in my head very simply.
Nonsense.
116.
Is what I'm at now?
Yes.
Finally broke 100.
Nice. I'm at 153 running score. So, I mean,
of course you are.
The gap is closing.
No, it just got further apart. It just tore a little bit, Heather.
No pun intended. Wait, no, because you were, okay, so 20 plus 15, you were 35 behind at the beginning of this match.
And now I'm 38 behind.
Did you just do that math in your head? Like a fucking maniac? You're 37 behind. I used a calculator.
Well, if you got 3 more than me this round, and you were 35 ahead of me last round, I feel like
it would be 38. However, I'm only 2 ahead of you on this round.
Right. I thought you were 3 ahead of me. Okay.
So your math actually was pretty fantastic there. Mental math gold star for Ryan.
Does not happen very often. I'm a count it on my fingers kind of guy.
Me too. All right, folks. Send us your stories. There are so many ways that you can. Email us, boxcardgamers@outlook.com. We've got an Instagram and a Facebook where you can message us. They are both at boxcardgamers. Send us a boost if you're using Fountain or a Value for Value app on the Podcasting 2.0. Go ahead and send a boost. You could send a little story with that. I think there's a limited number of characters, but we would love that. And if you don't know what I'm talking about because you're not listening on the Value for Value, check the links in the show notes. It explains everything, but it is basically just a really easy way to support the podcast without having to think about it, because you can set the app. I will recommend Fountain because that's what I use. You can set it to stream very small units of Bitcoin. I think I said it was something like 10,000th of a penny before. It's kind of confusing. Like a Satoshi, which is the unit of Bitcoin, is 1/1,000,000th of an entire Bitcoin. So because the value of Bitcoin fluctuates, a Satoshi can be worth more or less on any given day, but it's like a penny or something, or a little less or more than a penny. The point is, it's a small stream that you can just do. It's not a huge thing. It'll support the podcast, even though it bores the crap out of Ryan, who's snoring and fell asleep while I explained that. And links to all of that in the show notes, as I said. And last
but not least.
What?
Tell your friends.
Oh, tell your friends. Yes. Last but not least, tell your friends. And last not least. There was a better way of saying that. I know that.
That was perfect. Nailed it.
Don't forget, we also have a voicemail service. So if you go to the website and you just scroll down on the homepage, you can click the link to our voicemail and you can actually send us your spoken story and we can play it on the podcast. If you're brave enough, if you dare. Nobody's ever taken me up on this offer.
Do it.
Do it now. Well, folks, thank you so much for coming by and listening again. We love having you here every week. We will catch you next week. But until then, have the most amazingly marvelous... No, what, Ryan? You wanted to cut me off and say something as we're about to end?
No, I was getting ready to do my bit, but
okay. I'll start over.
No, it's all good.
I'll start over. Okay.
No, you're good.
Have an incredible, fantastic, superlative week.
Until we play again.